Hornbill TV yare ahigine United States te thaga olop diri hoi jaise. Yare ahigine thaka nishna aji Hornbill TV aru ekta bishi interesting report kurole ase. Ituro ki laga ase gole mohan ita yare New York City de ahigine ase. Yare ahigine thaka nishna moi khan laga Naga brothers and sisters kunba gibi yare ahigine log paigine ase. To tai khan yare ahigine thakia do New York te thaga do life logo de tai khan kine ka adjust kore ase manu laga life logo de. Aru initially ahiala days khan de kine adjust kuro lagise. Itu eklai nohli culture shock logo de bi kine ka deal kore ase. আৰু দুসৰা খান হইলি বি লাইফ তো কিনিকা এহেড যা আছে মানুহ লগতে হইলি বি কিনিকা আগে যায় আছে এইটো খান বি বেছি মেটাৰ কৰে এইটো কাৰণে ইয়াৰে বেছি দূৰ পৰা আহি কিনে ইয়াৰে অলপ চাল বহি থকা মই খান লেন্টি আয়াৰ আৰু তাই লগা হাজবেণ্ড বটকা সুমি লগতে কথা কৰিব থেংক ইউ ফৰ স্পিকিং টু হৰ্ণবিল টিভি মহান আজি হইলি বি না হোল ডে বিৰাই কিনে বি আপুনি খান ল টাইম স্পেণ্ড কৰিছে আপুনি ইয়াৰে ইউনাইটেড ষ্টেটছ কিমান চাল বহি আছে আৰু কি কৰি আছে
Itya 5 years. I think a little more than 5 years now. Nagi.
and what do you
Inyaw na I was working with Deborah Foundation. To tadi kam kura time de. Thankfully, I got the opportunity to also pursue my studies. So partial of my education was sponsored by the organization. Udu karne mui masters in applied behavior analysis bi law parise. So I'm currently a student, but I'm also graduating this month on the 28th.
Okay. And how about you, Mr. Sumi?
Um, in New York, Hado, 4 years wishe, and currently I'm working as a habilitation counselor in Deborah Foundation, and that's it.
Okay. Lenti, before we go more into our conversation, I think you have also received an award here while studying. What was the award about?
It's called the Chancellor's Award. It's given by the New York State, the State University of New York. So under the State University of New York, there are about 64 colleges and universities. So under that, thankfully from my university, I was one among the 4 students to be selected. So I'm really thankful and grateful and privileged to be among them
Okay.
because I think it was a very important recognition. Yeah.
Okay. আৰু লেন্টি মই সুধিবলৈ মন যাওঁ আৰু আপুনি দুইজনকে হ'লে 5 years ইনা হৈছে ইয়াৰে আৰু what was it like as a Naga starting from the culture the food and everything আৰু কৈ থকা নিচিনা ইয়াৰে হ'লে তো মই এখন একটা first world country de বহি আছে what was it like coming here adjusting to everything
Um, Initially, I had dito bishi excitement ba hide. Kulibi, as we all know, mohan yadi thagi na do. I did experience a lot of cultural shock. Kili guli do India as a country mohan do bishi diverse ase na. But at the same time, we have that community involvement, that close needed connection with people, and even from the state that I come from, Nagaland, we live in a very close needed connection with the community, with the people. But when you come here, life is not as that na kiliguli do yati do, as we all know that this is a developed country. Everyone is so busy to life to be individualistic wijeshe.
so
So it
how
was
did you
it was
deal with
not
it?
easy, but at the same time, as we live here, because now we're already here, we have to learn to adapt because we can't just inika say napariwo we cannot stay like that. No, we
Yeah.
cannot remain stuck. To mohan bi assimilate kuruli ulai tahan la culture lo de, and then mohan du inika say inikai thakiwo na, and then sometimes the approach the approach that we receive from other people, we may even get hurt na, because it's not in our culture, and we may find it offending, but we have to again remind ourselves and look and understand from their perspective.
Thank you so much. Aro apni to taibi bishi explain kuri dishe to apni ke hole to ekta hudi hole mon jado work কাম বি কৰি আছে তো কিনেগা থাকিছে কাম দে যাই নে এডজাষ্ট কৰিবলৈ আৰু মানুহ লগা লেভেল দে হ'লে বি কাম কৰিব লাগি যায় বিকজ আপুনি দুইজন হ'লে বি বৰ্ন এণ্ড ব্ৰড আপ ৰেইজড ফ্ৰম নাগালেণ্ড আহি কিনে ইয়াৰে মানুহ লগতে এডজাষ্ট কৰিলে কাম দে হ'লে বি মানুহ লগা লেভেল দে অপাৰেট কৰিলে কিমান ডিফিকাল্ট থাকিছে আৰু হাউ ডিড ইউ গেট along with it?
Honestly, it's not easy to adapt to their culture because one Nagalande coming from a developing country to a developed country, man easy to know way, but then in order to live a good life, we have to make sacrifices. To sacrifice to Mombi, in order to even work wise, I do second shift. Here, we have like 24 hours shift, which is like first shift, second shift, and third shift. So my work schedule is I do second shift, which is 3 to 11, and that's 8 hours. And at first, when I started, it's like I felt like I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Will it be Ahishe? Mandure Ahishe, in order to with lots of sacrifices. So it took some time to adapt to a work culture here. But then I was fortunate to have good working colleagues and good supervisors. So they helped me a lot in terms of the work culture or how to adapt or what to do. So Tanba Bishi help Kurshimala supervisors Hamba in order of course it took me some time to adapt to the working culture, but then aste wa ina wana do kamla hisab tu hulibi ki hulibi bahalwa ina just korna kam koro parishe in order till that I have had like such a good working life here because of having good supervisors and also with my wife by my side and having some good family friends here. Through we got to meet. We were so fortunate to have meet some good people. Church through church, one church and the manan bahal bal bishulok paishin or they helped us. They showed us so much love, and even though we're like so far from home, they emotionally gave us like so much support, which mangya mon tangorna. Ini man duri na thagilibi anything is possible. I just corner parogna to in our yeah yeah hoy.
Alright, aro ekta hudiwale monjado. We always hear about the American dream, which many are not able to know or even sense it. However, we keep hearing about it on social media. We keep hearing it about on news. Duijan yere ejeshe 5 years asin. Do you think the American dream is true?
I would say yes, because to be very honest, of course we do have work here is not easy. Okay, because I know I've worked in Nagaland also for so many years, so I know how we work there. But here, work you have to work for every dollar. So which means you can't just sit and not do anything, no? You have to really work hard. But once you get a taste of the life here, you know that you're also going to be earning more than what you're going to be earning at home. There's a big and huge margin.
Okay.
So in terms of say if you're working in Nagaland for 10 years, what you earn in 10 years, you can earn that amount here within say maybe 3 years.
Oh, wow.
So that's the difference.
So you mean
Yes.
simple American
Yes, it is true because this is a developed country after all.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why you will see that in every job they have like full 24 hours work available, which we're yet to adapt in our own state.
Okay.
But I think we're also getting there because we have a lot of young entrepreneurs who are doing so well now in Nagaland. But yes, American dream is still alive.
Okay. Alright. Aro apni ke hudiwale mon jado sabi. So naga ekjon bi yere ahi ase kule apni han bi ekta excitement do thake na. Aro Naga manu ase kulero man ajibi whole devi biraishe, and even in Washington DC also there are just a handful of Nagas, maybe one or two which we can count. So tayon bi ekta excitement thaki jay Naga manu ase ko. To apni han yere let's not just talk in context of New York, but just close by states, the United States, the thaga Naga manuhan hoilibi. How do you get together? How do you get to meet each other? Aru kinya connections banay apni han? Because ekta Naga manu nijor la log pa se kule do we feel a sense of homeliness, aru family la sense, and we really need people like that even in a faraway country. How do you all get along? How do you contact each other? And annually in a log pa la time thagi na apni han?
Oi. Inangatake. So there's a foundation called Naga American Foundation, and tari alag alag state basop ahina. Every 2 years we used to have a conference, and it's like I said, it's called Naga American Foundation, and now alag alag state thagan dur osor thagan sop inaga every 2 years naga jama kurna. There were new old sop mana ahina from every tribes of Nagaland who are living here in the States, from all parts of United States. We gather every 2 years and we have a conference, and that's where we get to ekjon ekjonke najana manon notun manon purana manon sob inaga jama korna ekjon ekjonke introduce korna monlok paina inaga conference thake to tarewa ini every 2 years naga conference thake tarewa mombi notun notun manon bishi ke log paina ekjon ekjonke introduce korna etu bishi connection through that conference we used to get to know each other, and then inaga gather korna ekjon ekjonke aur chanegula kiba koro pare. Oi.
Okay. Lastly, sorry, we are not only talking about the United States, but many young people, manu alag bhi thakyo, but especially young generation, itya naga manuhan bahar de ahi gene explore kurule mon, manu la culture de bhi learn kurule mon inya la bhi thakye. So, what is the way for them to leave their state, to leave their country, come out, start having cross culture programs, or just get to know people, come and learn from countries that are not in India? What will be your message for them as someone who has been able to come out of Nagaland, come out of India, work here, earn here? What will be your message for all the young people out there?
My message will be don't limit yourself because the world is so big. So when you limit yourself, you're not giving yourself the opportunity to go out there. So always keep an open mind, and I would say always have a dream and goals. Set goals for yourself, no matter what age you are, because learning is something it's for lifetime till we die. Till we die, it's an opportunity for us to learn and grow. So I would say don't limit yourself and always remind yourself and tell yourself that you can do it. Yeah.
Thank you. How about you?
Movie naga ko, you have to be any open-minded whole lagi. You have to be courageous and you have to come out of your comfort zone because anything is possible in this world. And if you dream big and work on it, you can achieve anything. So just be optimistic and have a big dream and work on it, and anything is possible. Yep.
Alright, thank you so much for joining Hornbill TV in this very short but very meaningful conversation. Itu tagi siya Hornbill TV are lenti ayer aru tai laga husband Mr. Botoka lore kotha kura nishna tai jun bi yare hiaro. It wasn't an easy process. Hoili bi ahi gine culture shock kan bi thakya, but then aste pra swiftly adjust kuri ja aru yare ekta young manuhan ge ekta message diaro, do not limit yourself, but then you should believe in yourself and go ahead with whatever your dream is or whatever your passion is. Koina jani paise Hornbill TV nega updates ani thayo itya garne mon ho ke Christian yo ke ho New York, United States of America.